position to cover. We do what we do. I think it's fun.
How hard?
As a corner, what is the biggest challenge when you are facing someone that size?
You gotta be taking the time. I mean, obviously when you're playing cornerback, you want to be taking the time a long time, but when you're playing a guy like that, mistakes got to be very, very limited because one wrong move here, one wrong move there. This guy's gonna use his athletic ability and his frame, to kind of outplay you. You don't want that to happen.
How would you describe the mood of the team in practice, the way after the loss, or just how things have been going?
We put that behind us, man. You know what I mean? We're doing something every day to get ourselves better to win this game. Every day we get better at something. And I think that's one thing Coach Shannon's done a great job of moving forward. He implements and he says that and he talks about it every day of getting better at something. So I think that's what the offense and defense and special teams, that's what the direction we're moving in.
What are the challenges, Brian, of playing on the road? You guys, over Randy's tenure, you don't have a great record on the road.
Yeah, I mean, it's always, I guess it seems a little dim when you go into a hostile environment such as Pittsburgh and, previous games. But, I mean, the guys on the team, we're all up for it. I mean, if you ask the majority of the guys on the team, we probably like going and playing on the road more than anything. You ride through the stadium, you ride through the campuses, and you see all the fans tailgating. Obviously we get a bad welcome in pretty much everywhere we go. But, it's fun. That's what college football is all about. And there's nothing more like going to a hostile environment and playing your best and coming out with the W.
But you haven't as much in the recent years. What's the biggest challenge? Is it the loudness? Is it the different, stadium? You're just not used to it?
I don't think it's one certain thing. I think we just have to limit our mistakes when we go on the road. I mean, you have to limit your mistakes when you're playing at home. But I play defense now, so it's not as tough for us as it is maybe for the offense. But I'm sure there's a lot of challenges with the offense, as with the noise value and stuff and whatnot.
Do you enjoy playing on national TV?
I love playing on national TV. Thursday night, I mean, that's probably the best night to play because everybody's watching. They get a chance to.
How big of a key is not peeking in the backfield against a team like Pitt who can play extra pass the run game?
I mean, that's probably one of the words used most common around here in practice is peeking and use your eyes, the right way and effectively. But I mean, when you're playing cornerback and safety, man, you have to plaster. I mean, that's staying on your receiver all the time. We play pass first, and that's our job. We let the front seven handle the run. Obviously, if a ball carrier comes in the backfield, we make the tackle, but we play pass first, and we have to remain that way at all times because you're playing a quarterback like this guy. He has so many weapons, such as Jonathan Baldwin, number 20, the running back. So we have to play our game.
You come out with a win Thursday. How does that change everything?
I don't think it really changes too much. We expect to win every time we play, so we're expecting to win this game on Thursday, and I think that's the morale.
What did you see in Brandon McGee last game?
Brandon's like, we're all like brothers out here. I'm a little bit older, so I look at him like a little brother. He stepped up tremendously, and I think he played one of the best games on the defense as far as the defensive players. But and I think that he got better. It started in that week because he had a great week of practice in that weekend, and it kind of carried over to the game. But he's definitely stepping up, and I think he's a premier player. I think he's starting to get the mindset that he can cover anybody, he can play anything, and do anything he wants to do.
Do you see a difference in his confidence this fall as opposed to the season?
Oh, definitely. I mean, I think his confidence has doubled since he's been here. I don't know what happened to him. I don't think maybe he ate his Wheaties or something. But I mean, Brandon, he comes out here and he's starting to get more physical. He's starting to talk. He's starting to communicate with other players, and that's something that you didn't see kind of in the last previous year or so. But I mean, he's definitely done a great job of getting better.
Do you think? I mean, one of the things I guess is having being able to put stuff aside as a corner. The previous play. Do you think that that's something he's kind of has come to learn that?
Yeah, his short-term memory, I think it's gotten better. I mean, that's one thing you gotta have. I mean, you may get beat, you may get a pass. That's gonna happen. It happens to the best, but you be able to put that in the back of your head and move on to the next play because you gotta play the whole game. And he's done a better job at that. I mean, maybe he used to have a lot of tough days in practice, which we all do. I think he's gotten better at that. If he had a bad practice yesterday, he'll have a productive practice today because he put it behind him.
Hey, Coach Shannon admitted to kind of ripping into you guys a little more after the last game. He was a little more aggressive than he usually is. How did that affect you guys?
I mean,
was it good? For you?
I think he had all the right to. You look at the way we play, both offense, defense. And, there's no excuse. And he has a right to be upset. about whatever. Whatever he said, we take it in consideration, and we take it and we listen to it and we watch film, and we're very critical on ourselves, as we were on that Sunday after the game. And we made a commitment to ourselves to go back to work and get better and better, and that's what we've done this week. And all we're focused on is Pitt, and coming out and dominating this game.
And what's the biggest thing you could take from a loss like that? Can it actually be a learning experience?
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I think if you don't take it as a learning experience, then it's obsolete. I mean, you can't go into a game like that and play the way we did and not learn from it. I mean, that would be that'd be ludicrous. But I think what we do is you look at the film, you look at the way you play, you be very critical on yourself, and you let it go. But the biggest thing is you have to let it go. You can't let that be a burden on you for the rest of the season. I think we have 10 more games to go for the rest of the season. Why can't we go 11-1? You know what I mean? So that's all that's on our mind right now.
Can you talk about Pitt's